What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel and to another episode of Space Engineers Survival Realistic. All right, guys, as you guys can see, we are back at the Asteroid platform. I came back up and there's a little bit of things that I need to get you guys caught up on. Not a lot, so let's dive right into it. So the first thing, we finally brought the Savannah back up to the asteroid. We got it docked up, so I went ahead and I built out a little connector here. We took the two ships from the back and we brought them and we attached them to these areas right here and over on that other side. So we started unloading some of our resources and kind of organizing a little bit. We kind of pulled some of the stuff off and put it into these cargo containers. So now we have one cargo container that contains all of the components that we're going to be using. And we have another, let's get the cargoes. We have another cargo container that only contains all of the ingots. Right now we have a crap ton of iron because we left the drill going, and as you guys can see, it has been busy drilling out. I retracted it after I came back up and saw that it was finished, and you can see it drilled out a ton of the iron here. So I'm kind of going to hold off because we have so much iron and I don't want to kind of fill up all of the resources, all of the cargo containers that we currently have right here with just the iron, because I'm trying to unload some of the ice into this base as well. But because we have 2-3 cargo containers that's filled with ice on that ship, we are actually just kind of filled up with only the 3 cargo containers that we have. So that kind of lead us to what we're going to be doing today. We still have our little building up here where we're going to have our cargo containers stored. This is still needs to be welded up. We need to get the cargo containers finished and then get all of these hooked up. Also, we need to go ahead and start getting these hydrogen tanks finished. We only finished 1, so we have another 8 more hydrogen tanks to fill up, and then we have to get this connected as well. So the first thing that we're going to do is I do want to get a ramp set up for this side to be able to access that ship as well. So that's the first thing that we're going to do. I'll do this later on. I want to expand this out, so just in case if we do get more ships, we can attach them, and I want the Savannah to be attached a little bit further out. So I probably will put maybe 2 more docks on here for the smaller ships that we're going to be using, because remember, we're going to have a fighter. Or what I might do for the fighter is I might just build like a small landing pad up at the top just for the fighter to be able to land, and if we have to scramble, we can just run up there, jump in the fighter, and then do what we need to do. So let's go ahead and let's grab our our grinder, and we want to put the stair in the exact way as the other one on this other side. So we're gonna get rid of that rail, and then we need to put in a stair. Let me just check on my hydrogen bottle just to make sure that I have enough hydrogen. We are recharged, so let's go ahead and get this other stair built on this side. So I hope you guys did enjoy the last episode. If you haven't seen the last episode, there'll be a link that'll be posted in the description below, so you guys can go ahead and check it out. And if you like the content, go ahead and drop a like on that video. And also, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and smash the subscribe button and also hit that notification bell to get notified of when the new content is getting posted to the channel. How many stairs? We had 2 stairs here and then 2 catwalks, so we're going to do the same thing over here. So we're going to go 1, and then can we attach another one to this? It doesn't look like we can. How did I put? Oh, okay, that's what I did. We need these. Here we go. Well, this here, but we need that little small tiny piece, and we can rotate this around. Actually, we should put it under here. Rotate it around, rotate it up. There we go. And then 1 more stair right here. And then we will need a catwalk. We want the one with the rail on one side, so like this, and then another one with double rails, just like that. There we go. But that way now we can come down off of our ship and then just come down and walk straight into this one. So let's go ahead and let's get this welded up. The next thing, let's actually grab everything that we'll need, and we don't have to go all the way back to the ship to actually to the cargo containers to be able to grab this stuff. We can just come over here and just do this. Nope. Okay, all right, never mind, we do have to go. Yep, we do. Never mind. I thought we could pull stuff straight through the thought we could pull stuff straight through the connectors there, but I guess not. That kind of sucks. It's always weird when you just come back from the planet and you're trying to run around because you're so used to the gravity that's down there. It just seems like you're just running all over the place like this. I come up and I'm just launching myself off the stairs. All right, so now that we got that done, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to work on getting these tanks up here connected up. So that means we're going to have to do a little bit of drilling to kind of get the pipes, the tubes ran from this junction here running all the way over to here. So what I think I want to do is I might go ahead and put another small cargo container right here, so that way I don't have to keep flying back down. Because what happened, oh yeah, what happened with the ship when I came up and I docked up the ship to the base is I took these ships off and I brought them over and hooked them up to the platform, and then immediately, because I had all these hydrogen tanks are set to stockpile, immediately after we docked them up, it pulled out every bit of hydrogen from these smaller tanks on these ships. So I can't load the ship up yet. Actually, let's actually see. Yeah, so you see right now I only have 11% of this filled up, so it doesn't even make sense for me to even try to put anything in it and then to fly up, because that's going to burn through all the hydrogen really quickly. So what I want to do up here, I'm going to actually go ahead, and because we have all the resources, I think we have everything that we need to actually start building these things up. So we're gonna go ahead and grind this elbow off, and we're gonna put another small cargo container, which we don't have. All right, so there we go. So now that we have this finished, grabbing everything from here, and I think I will actually collect. No, we're not gonna do that. That's gonna take forever. We're just gonna drill through all of this just to clear it out. That's gonna take way too long to try to collect all the stone that's here. That's not gonna work. So we'll just go ahead and clear this all out, so that way we can run the pipes over. The pipes, I keep calling them pipes, the tubes, the conveyor tubes. All right, so now let's go ahead, let's grab our tubes, and we probably need like maybe 5 of these. So let's rotate this around. We'll put one there. I'm thinking put another one there. Let's run it from this side. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do a little bit more digging on here. That's right there. Yep, a little bit more digging. We have that one there. We need to put a elbow going upwards. There we go. Rotate this up, and we'll need another one connected right here, and then a straight, just to put all of this together, just like that. Oh, all right. So now we'll go ahead and we'll weld all of these. Are we out of what? How are we out of construction components already? Wow, I could have sworn we brought up more than this, but guess not. Okay, well, I guess production, and make me like 1,000 of these. There we go. So while that's making up, I think we will also start pulling out some stuff for these tanks, and I do need to grind off the top of this base so that we can get this connected up to the cargo containers up top as well. So we're gonna finish up a lot of this welding in this episode today, and then kind of get everything up here finished off, and we'll see how we can get this base to become airtight, because I have an idea to just kind of run some windows straight over to here and just have them like attached to this lower area if it actually works. So we'll kind of see how we can get that to work. All right, let's go back down and let's start welding up some of these hydrogen tanks while we're waiting on most of the construction components. Actually, we should have these finished up. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. All right, so these are all done. Now we can start grabbing the stuff for the hydrogen tank. And I really do hope that our ships get refueled really quickly, so that way we also need to go back down to the planet to be able to grab that fighter. But as I said, we're not going to be able to do that anytime soon until all the batteries on the Savannah gets recharged and we can actually fly around in the atmosphere without burning through all of our hydrogen. And here comes the part, here's the part that I dread so much, is pulling all of these large steel tubes over to actually get this thing done. Oh my word, so many trips. So even though we went down to the planet and we tried to make a ship so that way we wouldn't have to do this, we still have to do it by hand, because I went ahead and drained out all the hydrogen to refuel my tanks. Even though, oh, you know what, why am I being so silly? I could just use some of the fuel that's inside of the large tanks to refuel the smaller ships while the H2O2 generator is actually going and refueling the ships slowly, because it's not like we're going anywhere, and this would actually make this go a lot faster if we could actually grab all the steel tubes that we need to finish off these hydrogen tanks. So that's what I'm gonna do after I finish this. I'm almost done, and then we're just gonna go and we're gonna grab the welding ship and we'll start testing that baby out, because we still haven't done any kind of test runs on that ship yet. So let's go down here. Let's see how much we're at. We're at only 16%. So this is on stockpile on. All right, I'm gonna go and turn the stockpile on this ship. The back tanks should be full, but let me just remember, is this the cargo? Yep, this is the cargo. The cargo is supposed to be refueling the other stuff anyways, so I'll turn that off. There we go. The ship is actually fully fueled. I know I do have the stockpile turned on right now, so I'm actually going to detach. So I'm going to turn on my thrusters. I'm going to detach, and then I'm going to turn the stockpile off, because I don't want the ship to actually, as soon as I turn that back on, I had a feeling it will probably have sucked out majority of the hydrogen to actually use it to refuel the tanks again. Oh boy, you know what? I still need to load this up. I still need to load this thing up. All right, so we have the steel plates, computers. So we need 8 computers. So like 100 computers should be fine for this. We can just put that all in the cockpit. So computers, and we'll take 100. Oh nope, not that. This. Let's just take 100 of the computers out of here. We'll throw it into here. So now we should have a decent amount of stuff. So we'll turn our thrusters back on. We will undock and then turn off the stockpile. All right, let's see. Let's head up here and let's see if this works. Make sure that we don't smash into anything. All right, here we go, guys. Our first welding attempt at using the welding ship. Let's go into the cockpit and let's head in here and let's get this mill tank right here finished off. There we go. That's all on. Let's see. Yeah, so much easier. Finally. Oh man, so much easier. Awesome. That's another tank done. Ooh. All right, so it wants to weld up this middle one, so we'll go ahead. All right, so it's doing this one as well. Let's go over here. All right, so I think we are out. We are. We're just gonna put as much, all the computers that we can into the tanks. That way we don't really have to worry about it. So I think all we need now, let's just double check. All we should need now is just the small steel tube for that. Small steel tube and large steel tubes. Small steel tube, large steel tubes. Yep, all right. So all we need is just the large steel tubes and the small steel tubes. So let's go grab these, and this is instantly done, which is amazing. So amazing. Alrighty. This is awesome. So much easier. So much easier to finish this up and get all of this welded. Then I want to get all of the cargo containers finished. And I think what I might do is I might put down some more H2O2 generators, so that way we'll be able to, oh, we got to be careful here. That way we'll be able to finish off like a lot of the ice to get a lot of these tanks fueled up a lot faster, because right now we only have the one. So that's going to be the next thing that we do. We'll make like a small area up at the top where we can have some H2O2 generators to help burn through the ice and keep everything fueled. All right, so these are now done. We don't have to worry about these anymore. These are probably getting filled up as we speak. Let's grab all the steel plates, actually. Oh no, shoot. I just realized we did something bad, guys. Hold on a second. Oh no, shoot. None of this lines up. I would literally have to put another row of tanks. Actually, even if I do put another row of tanks right here, it still wouldn't line up. Dang it, that's not good. Okay, I know what we could do. We're gonna go with a junction right here. We're gonna put a junction here, and then we'll run it all the way up, or we'll put a T instead of a junction. We'll put a T here, and then we'll turn it upward, so that way we can put another set of tanks over here if we need to put like maybe 2 more tanks or whatever on that side. So it actually gives us actually, you know what? No, we're gonna go with the junction. Let's go over here. Let's grab stuff for this conveyor junction. Just throw that there. Grab this, put that there, and then let's weld this up. We will go here, and it should be this one. Yes, there we go. Now we can do a oh no, this needs to be sealed, so we have to do another conveyor junction. All right, there we go. So that's connected. So now it's just to load up the ship and get these large cargo containers built, so that way we can pull some more ice and put the ice in here, and then work on our H2O2 generators. All right, so let's hop back in here. Let's turn on our thrusters and unlock and head back down to reload. On our way here, guys, I did notice that there was a, well, I don't see it anymore. There was a dangerous encounter that was somewhere really close to our base. It was like 20 kilometers away. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like it was a ship, so it looks like it might have been like a wreckage, and I wanted to go and check it out, but I haven't seen it. Oops. Oh, whoa. Oop. Haven't seen it pop back up on the radar as yet. So hopefully we can get that to pop up, and we can go over there and just kind of check out and see what it is. That'd be nice, like a nice little change to kind of see. We definitely need to take out our miner as well and kind of go around and see if any of these asteroids have anything else but just silver and iron, because if we can find like some ice that's really close by, it'll be really good, so we don't have to keep going back down to the planet. We can just stay up here and grab everything that we need. All right, so the first one that we want to do is the one that actually has the connection on there. So just in case if we need to pull out steel plates, we can. and we can just load up the ship. Here we go. So we'll finish up this one first, and that way we have connections to all the other ones right next to it. There we go. And now it's working on this other one back here. What are we missing? I don't know. I bet you it's in either interior plates or something. Okay, nothing there. All right, we just smashed into that. We got to be very careful. All we need is interior plates and construction components. The good thing is we don't have to go too far for this anymore because we have connection up here. We're going to need a ton of construction components, so I'm just gonna queue up a lot. All right, there we go. There's another one. Almost all done. There we go. All right, so there's our cargo containers all finished. So let's go ahead and let's grab some O2 H2 generators and let's see where we can place these, you know, to be as efficient as possible. All right, so we know that there's a connection port on the bottom right there, right? If I was to, I can't. Okay, so that doesn't work. So if I'm gonna do it, I have to run it across the top like this and hope that it comes down this way. I'm over here. Is that good? Or should I go underneath here and just, because we can, oh, this is even better. Never mind. We can put the, oh, I didn't think about that. We can, oh, that's something that we can do. I could have placed the H2O2 generators right here in this gap, and that would have given us a good amount of H2O2 generators to fill this area out while also fulfilling the requirements that we needed. So you know what, I'm gonna do that. I'm going to get rid of this and inventory full. Let's deposit that in there. Let's grind this down. A little bit of waste of materials, but that's fine. Give me the O2 H2 generator. How do we want this to be? It has to be at the side like this, so we're not going to be able to access it once we, but that's fine. We shouldn't need to access the H2O2 generator. It's right there, it's connected to the top. That's perfect. Let's go ahead and let's do this. One right there. Then we'll have another one, which we don't need it to be connected, so we can turn it like this. Right? Boom, like that. Underneath here, we can have this one connected underneath the bottom. So we can flip this upside down like so, and that way it'll be connected to the other set of tanks if we do decide to put more tanks on here. And then this one is connected at the bottom as well. So yeah, so now we got 4 of the O2H2 generators. There we go, guys. Yeah, so we have our 4 H2O2 generators. If we are going to put more tanks down here, it'll be connected to this and then down, and then this will be another connection point as well. So 4 more, and these should automatically pull some ice into their inventory. And I wonder if all of our ships are fully fueled. So now we can grab this ship. Let's head back down and let's grab up some steel plates and stuff that we'll need. So I know this episode is going to be kind of slow, guys, but it's just a matter of, you know, us finishing up a lot of the welding that we have to do. I will try and probably cut out as much of this non-fun stuff as much as possible as I can. So we have to make a bunch of girders and a bunch more steel plates. So while we go ahead and wait for all of this stuff to craft up, we're gonna kind of go and let's see. I do want to have a stair or something that's going down in this underneath area that I can use from here, you know. So this right here is really nice, but I think if we have a stair that goes down here and we can just walk down, we can come underneath this area and we can see like all of our tanks and everything. So this is like our main like fuel storage area, and we could probably put some more stuff under here. So when we do get like a reactor, we can put a reactor under here, and you know, instead of having to have a big reactor room up there, we can have something down here, which would be nice. So I want to have a stair like right here that goes down into this area, and it looks like I might have to have like double stairs coming down and then kind of wrapping around, so that way it kind of gives you enough space so when you come down you can walk on a catwalk and then, you know, kind of see these different pipes and come over to like this area over here, which kind of gives us something a little bit different. This needs an interior plate, so let's go and let's grab a few interior plates actually. So we're gonna go 2 stairs down, and we're gonna do the same thing that we did before done on that other side. We will have a catwalk that comes right here. I think, now this is the other question here. How high is this? I want this to have like a catwalk system here that is something like that. But do I want to have it down here where I can access, but then I won't be able to access any of these tanks? I could put it here. So catwalk system that just goes like this. We don't need to go all the way to the bottom, but just a catwalk system like that. We can actually come around here and have something like this on this side, and maybe we can change that later. Right here we can have can put this like that, and then on this side we can have a rail. Hold on a sec, how does this look? Nope, not a corner piece, so just a rail like this. So that way we have a way we can come in and come into that section right there. So my thing is, this looks like it's a little bit lower than it's supposed to be. I could have put like a catwalk there and then come down another stair, but I like having the 2 stairs down. What I want to do, let's get the gated catwalks again. Let's put one here, let's put one here, and I think this one is going to have to be a corner piece. This one here will be a corner like that, and then we want it to line up to go over here. I hope this lines up properly with the stairs right there like this, and I think that lines up. I hope it does at least, or else I'm gonna have to grind all of this stuff back down. All right, and we can run this catwalk coming all the way over. Yes, perfectly. There we go, guys. So now we can come down here, and on this side we'll kind of figure out what we're gonna do, but let's do this for now. So just this piece right here, just to say that this is like the end part of where our catwalks are going to be. So something like this. We can't do much under here yet, but we can use this to walk and come all the way on this side. All right, so now it's just a matter of getting all of this stuff welded up. What do I have in my inventory? What did I? Okay. Oh, all the interior plates. Well, let's just do this. All right, so just one more catwalk to finish off, guys, and then we will be done. What we're waiting on is the 12 small steel tubes. 2, there we go. All right, components successfully withdrawn. All right, guys, so now that we have this, everything here is all done. I just need to probably put another catwalk here just so it has like a little barrier, but this might be another extension of some kind, so we never know. I might actually have this come out to maybe like a small room here, who knows. All right, so I think, oh wait, shoot, we have one more to finish up. Wait, let's grab this. There we go. All right, now we're done. Now, yeah, now we're finished. All right, so we're gonna call this an episode here. Okay, let me go refuel my energy, guys, and then we'll be back. Okay, and I'm just gonna leave it like that. So, all right, guys, so I think with that, I'm gonna call this an episode here. We did get a lot done today, to be honest. We got the ship, the Savannah, emptied, got the fuel transferred into the base. We put on another docking area here. We just have to repaint this section, which we will do in the next episode. We went ahead and we finished all 9 of our hydrogen tanks. So now we are storing a ton of hydrogen at this base. Yep, there we go. Hydrogen is actually filled up. Let's see how the bottom ones are slowly filling up. We'll watch those. We went ahead and we put in some H2O2 generators to kind of help with the production of the hydrogen and the oxygen in the base, because we only have one O2H2 generator, and that's inside the medical / respawn room. We put in this little catwalk here. The next step with this catwalk is actually kind of figure out how we can go about getting this thing to be airtight. And the first thing that actually comes to my mind is that right here, I do want to have like a landing. So the first thing that comes to my mind is to put a window along this side right here, but then I'm going to have to block this area off, or unless I don't think I can run windows underneath the bottom here. If I can, I will, but we'll see what we can do. If you guys have any suggestions on how I can get this to be sealed off and then to get it to be airtight, because I'm probably just gonna move this over by 1 more. Yes, move this over by 1, so that way I can put a set of doors right here. So 1 door here, 1 door here, and then we'll come out onto the other catwalk and then be able to walk down. So this would be pulled off from this section a little bit and then pulled off over this way. So we'll try to do that. And you know what? Maybe it's for the better, because if we do need to put anything else on this side, we do need it to be attached to here. So I'll remove these catwalks here and then pull this section over by 1, and then I'll kind of see how we can get the doors. But let me know if you guys have any suggestions on how we can get this to be sealed up and actually look semi decent. We do need to block this area off now that we have that done. Yeah, we finished off our cargo area, and as I said, I want this whole platform here to be airtight. We do need to put in a control tower, and I'm planning to put the control tower somewhere off right in between here, so that way there's a corridor that comes straight into the control tower, which is probably going to be like probably all the way up here. That's how high I want this to be. Yeah, all the way up here, so it's looking and it can see pretty much everything that's happening. That's going to be really high. That might be too high. What we can do, we want to have our fighter. I think for the next episode, I have an idea of how we're, instead of doing a little platform like that and then just having it hang off, we're gonna have like a little landing pad. We're gonna build a landing pad over here for the fighter, which we're gonna go and grab in the next episode, because we're gonna leave the ship here, get all the batteries recharged, we'll go down, we'll grab the ship and then bring it back up to the asteroid here, and then we'll bring up some more ice. We'll collect some magnesium, and we will collect some cobalt and bring that stuff all up and get it all situated. We are going to add some more cargo containers to this room, so we'll have 3 cargo containers on either side. And I think if we do, as I said, if we do need to put more cargo containers in, we will extend this room out and then place more cargo containers if needs be. But we do need to focus on defenses, and we do need to focus on getting a landing platform up for the fighter that we're going to pick up for the next episode. So I hope you guys did enjoy the content. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment down below. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, and also hit that notification bell to get notified of when new contents get posted to the channel. So until next time, everyone, big up on yourself.